So, are you planning a trip to Germany? Maybe even moving there? Well, you've come to the right place. We are going to build your essential German survival kit, packing it with all the keywords you'll need for real-life situations. Let's jump right in.
So, are you? Are you ready to tackle everyday errands and, official business like a pro? Good, because we're about to take a little virtual journey through some of the most common public services you're going to run into.
All right, first stop is a place you will almost certainly visit, the post office, or as they say, by the post. Whether you're sending a postcard home to make your friends a little jealous or mailing an important package, having the right vocabulary is key.
The building itself? That's called das Postamt. And if you look at the word, it makes perfect sense. You have Post and you have Amt, which just means office. See? Pretty logical. That's your destination.
Okay, once you're inside, you're going to look for der Schalter. That's the counter where you'll get service. The key sound here is that sh at the beginning. It's just like the sh in shell. So, Schalter. That's where you go.
Now pay attention, because this is a really crucial one that can actually save you a few bucks. Are you sending das Paket or das Päckchen? A paket is your standard larger parcel, which usually has tracking. But a Päckchen, see that little chin at the end? That means little, is a smaller, often cheaper option. So knowing the difference really helps.
And hey, if you're just sending a simple letter or der Brief, then you absolutely cannot forget die Briefmarke. Again, it breaks down really nicely. Brief is the letter, and Marke is the stamp. Die Briefmarke. Easy enough to remember. So what about the cost of that stamp? Well, that's called das Porto. It's the postage fee. So when you get up to the counter, you could ask something like, Wie viel ist das Porto? Or how much is the postage?
Okay, your package is on its way. Now let's switch gears and talk about something just as important, your money. Or, to use the official term, Geldangelegheiten. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but the words you need are actually pretty simple.
Oh, here's a fantastic little tip that'll make you sound like you've been there for years. If you need cash in Germany, you'll look for der Geldautomat. But if you pop down to Austria or Switzerland, you'll need to ask for der Bankomat. It's the exact same machine, just a different word. Knowing that little regional difference is a total game changer.
Of course, the foundation for all of this is your bank account, which in German is das Konto. It's a simple word, but it's absolutely one you need to know. Das Konto. So, you're standing at the Geldautomat. What's next? Well, first, you'll DEC card benutzen. That just means use the debit card. Then the action you're taking is Geld abheben, to withdraw money. That verb abheben is one you'll see and use a lot.
And what if you need to send money to someone else, like for rent or to pay a bill? The verb for that is überweisen. It means to transfer money, usually from one bank account to another. You'll definitely see this word all over your online banking app.
Okay, let's all take a nice deep breath. We're about to head into the famous world of German bureaucracy. Yes, it's a real thing. You'll likely find yourself auf dem Amt, or at the administrative office. But don't worry, we're going to break it down and make it easy.
No matter what office you're in, the process is usually pretty similar. First, you'll need to ein Formular ausfüllen. That means fill out a form. Second, you'll have to unterschreiben, or sign it. And finally, you'll almost always have to eine Gebühr bezahlen, pay a fee. Just remember, fill, sign, pay.
Now, you will get absolutely nowhere in any of these offices without this one thing, der Ausweis. This is your ID card. You'll be asked for it constantly. Seriously, if I can give you one tip, it's to always have your Ausweis on you and ready to go.
And when they look at your Ausweis, what are they checking for? They're making sure it is gültig, or valid. You'll see this word on everything from your ID to train tickets and visas. The opposite is ungültig, which means invalid. And trust me, you always want your stuff to be gültig.
Okay, we're moving on to our final, and you could argue our most important section. These are the words that you really hope you never have to use, but that you absolutely must know. This is your vocabulary for an emergency, or im Notfall.
You know, when things get stressful, you don't have time to be fumbling with a translation app. You need to be clear and fast. Knowing these next few words can make all the difference when it really counts. So let's lock these into our memory.
Here are the big three. The police? That's easy. It's die Polizei. An ambulance is der Krankenwagen, which literally means sick person car. And the fire department is the Feuerwehr, which translates to fire defense. Thinking about their literal meanings actually makes them way easier to remember.
When you need to report what's happened, the main word you'll need is der Unfall. It means an accident. Just that one word immediately lets everyone know that the situation is serious. Der Unfall.
And this might be the most critical word of them all. If somebody is hurt, you need to say they are verletzt, which means injured. This single word tells the emergency services that medical help is needed right away. Verletzt. It's so important. And there you go. That's it. You've just assembled a fantastic German survival kit. We've covered the post office, the bank, official paperwork, and even what to do in an emergency. You've got the words you need, you're prepared. Or, as they say, du bist vorbereitet.
So, give it some thought. Out of everything we've covered, which of these words do you think you'll end up using first? Whatever your adventure in Germany holds, you are now so much more prepared to handle it with confidence. Thanks for joining me for this one.